but I landed the jet. And trust me when I tell you, the guys who make these machines know what they're doing. Flying the Gripen is like playing a video game. Nothing qualitatively different, nothing whatsoever. For aviation aficionados, what I've just been lucky enough to do is the holy grail, the final fantasy, the touchstone. In this life, let me say it now, few things come anywhere close to the phenomenon of fighter flying. Truth be told, the Gripen type I'm flying is actually just a fraction of the version that's actually on offer to the Indian Air Force. If this Gripen I'm strapped into is such a beauty, the one on offer to India is much more a beast. The Gripen IN is a robust advancement of the Gripen that I'm flying, an airplane built to fight in airspace already thick with stealth and other fifth-generation technologies. With outstanding agility, an all-new cockpit, a formidable new combat radar, double the range and endurance, and an all-new engine, the Gripen IN is an airplane that has become an audacious legend long before its time.
The aircraft is very easy to fly. You realize that in the simulator, you realize that in the air, and that makes it possible for the pilot to focus on the weapon system, the sensors, the EWS system, to stay alive in the combat zone and to do the mission, to perform the mission.
With a lineage of Swedish jets like the Viggen and the Draken fleshing out its healthy ancestry, the Gripen is the resounding archetype of a fourth-generation fighter. But apart from the stuff that makes it a flying weapon, the Gripen is also unique for the circumstances under which it was first built. First off, the Gripen was designed for performance flexibility, effectiveness and survivability in air combat, the stuff any Air Force would want from its mainstay fighter aircraft. But there was a deeper, more robust requirement that has proven as challenging, if not more, than all the others. The Swedish Air Force wanted an aircraft that was both technologically advanced as well as cheap to buy and easy to maintain. And with those two crucial requirements, the makers of the aircraft have come through with dramatic success. The Gripen happens to be one of the most cost-competitive fighter aircraft they own and operate today, a fact its makers hope will hold a great deal of sway in the Indian competition. Interestingly, Saab, the makers of the Gripen, have tied up with the Tata Group to customize the Gripen for India's needs in the event that it wins the competition. Many believe the Gripen is an underdog in the competition, pitched as it is under formidable contenders from the US, France, Russia and the European Union. The F-16 Super Viper, the FA-18 Super Hornet, the Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-35, the Eurofighter Typhoon, the Dassault Aviation Rafale. In case you haven't figured, that's some very serious competition. But those who fly the Gripen still believe it is this very reputation as an underdog that could turn the tables on what will be one of the world's single largest aircraft purchases in recent memory. People around the world constantly attempt to compare disparate aircraft. The Gripen hasn't seen as much combat as American fighters, there's no denying that. But in the final analysis, it holds its own just as well as any other fighter in its class, if not a whole lot better.
The Gripen is definitely one of the best aircraft today because of its a great package with very, very high performance to the best price compared to any fighter in the world.
2 decades after the Gripen first flew, the airplane has changed dramatically. As someone said, the only thing common between the Gripen of 1988 and the Gripen of today is the shadow both aircraft threw on the tarmac. We're going to slip into a very short break right now, but when we come back, I'm going to tell you just how the JAS-39 Gripen fits completely in with the Indian scheme of things. Stay right where you are.